Can everybody hear my voice? Perfect? Good? I want to say how great I feel that I'm able to speak to one of the most awesome Republican organizations, not only in New Jersey, but in the whole entire United States. We brought Trump the largest victory in all of New Jersey, and we fought hard, and he won big. And it's nothing new. I have been involved in this county for decades. Talked to the freeholders, talked to mayors, talked to council people, talked to people that know who's been really pushing hard. I'm the type of guy that I get my hands dirty too. Go on Route 37, I'll go on one side during the Columbus Day, and I put 100 signs on one side so that the Democrats that are running for freeholders see the signs going all the way there. Then I take the signs down and I put them on the other side so when they come home. And these are the things that we do. That's what I do. And ask the freeholders, I do it. And I have always done that. And because I believe, you know, I ran in 2012 for US Senate and I opposed Rullo, but I was his #1 supporter in Ocean County. #1 through the general campaign. Same thing with Runyon. I didn't run. I bowed out at a race. I was his #1 supporter, volunteer. Okay, I wasn't paid. So I know what it is to be loyal to the Republican Party. I would never, ever not support a Republican because it's principle, and that's what it's about. So I want to be the first governor from Ocean County. In fact, I'm the first Republican ever in the history of Ocean County to ever run for governor. I'm an outsider. All the influence, all the friends on the freeholder board, the councils, everything else that I have. I've never had a political job. I've never had a contract. What can I do with that? We're going to have to run against the communist, Murphy. And let me tell you why I'm calling him a communist. Because he proposed a centralized bank when our pension system is falling apart. He's right. Are we going to trust the Democrats after what they did to the Transportation Trust Fund? And this guy wants a bank? Are you kidding me? So with that being said, Murphy calling Trump Hitler is the most disgraceful thing on the planet Earth. I am a landscaper. I own a landscaping company. And I face every single day the unlevel playing fields with illegal immigration in New Jersey. And it's a sanctuary state. And it's got to be changed. Additionally, we have a threat to national security with tourism and terrorism. And you know what the worst part about it is? Any other president would protect this country like that. They would never call him Hitler. And the offense that they put on everyone when they say things like that. And Murphy made his first Hillary Clinton mistake. He said the wrong thing, and I think that it's going to backfire on him. And I commend George for bringing it up right in the beginning. But like all of you, I am so sick and tired of being #1 at all the wrong things. #1 in the highest property taxes. #1 in the highest cost for roads and bridges. #1 in the most people leaving the state. #1 in the most unfunded pension systems. #1 in the most credit downgrades. What can I do with all this? There's so many things that we can do. Give you an example. The pension fund went from $125 million in fees to $700 million in fees. I want to take those $700 million in fees over 2 years and make the same payment that Christie made on the pension payment, which resulted in a problem with our property taxes, and make the pension payment. These are brokerage firms that are getting kickbacks, that are giving kickbacks for elections, for Sweeney's reelection, for Republicans' reelections, and I have been running on this for the last year. Additionally, I was the only Republican who was going around to all the different gas stations, doing live on Facebook, going against everybody that was for the gas tax. Jack voted against the gas tax. I commend him for that 1,000,000,000%. It was great to have people jump on board of that. He didn't do it the day before Christie signed it. We need a serious change in this state. And what I'm offering is I can simultaneously say, #1, that if Murphy is elected, you will absolutely miss Chris Christie. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. And I'm not going to bash him, and I'm not going to run from him because I have done it. For 4 years, I've been bashing him. But you know what's the same time? I make sure that when he is right, that I stick up for him. And the bottom line is that man vetoed every single tax. He didn't see a tax that he didn't like. He made a big mistake with the gas tax. He got people really mad. I think he underestimated it, period. But getting back to what I was saying before is I can make an argument that I have stood up for the Sandy victims when he was running for president. I got mad. And remember, I endorsed Trump 2 months before he announced running for president. That means that I did not stand with everyone else to support Christie for president. And I did that because I saw an outsider. I saw someone like myself that can present a different image for the Republican Party. Somebody that doesn't have a job, doesn't have a contract, but at the same time, I will never abandon you. I will never, ever support the Democratic Party, ever, because I'm a Republican. That's why I wear my tie all the time. I got 3 of these, so just in case somebody says I wear the same tie. And you can ask the guy on Main Street. I love Ocean County. I love it so much. As governor, I'm a Jersey Shore boy. I'm a New Jersey boy all my entire life. I was basically born in Nutley. I lived in Port Reading, Woodbridge area up until I was 16. And from 16 to 47, I lived in Ocean County. And I pride myself as an Ocean County resident. And you know what? We need, in this state, such overhaul, such change. What I want to do for veterans is completely, it should have been done so long ago. We need a no veterans left behind commission in the state. We need veterans to have for their taxes on their pensions. We need that eliminated at every age, regardless. When they retire, they should not have a pension tax. That's it from the state of New Jersey. Okay? We're not doing that. And you know what else? While Donald Trump is president of the United States, and I am governor of New Jersey, an illegal immigrant will not get free health care in a hospital when our veterans are not getting free health care. And it will not happen. With that being said, give it some thought. I understand that I might not be your average political politician who usually runs for office, and I work really hard. And I think that I can deliver a vote in this county under Chairman George Gilmore of 100,000 plus. I know I can. You know why? Because people know that I bled and I sweat. And I went out and I made sure that I always fought so hard in this county. And I've been here 100 times. I don't know, I've been here for 20 years, probably 50,000 times. And I just know that the people in this room, I believe in them. Just like when I supported Donald Trump, I believe in the Republican principles, regardless. And that's who I support. I want to thank everyone very much. If you want, go to my website at Rullo2017.com. And I'm on Facebook, as many know about that. And that's another thing. Last thing. We have to be creative to beat Murphy. And I have done that. I created a video with me in a swamp with a bunch of alligators. Okay? Anyone who saw this knows that this is the most wild video that you've ever seen. It's being called now one of the best political commercials of 2016 and 2017. And get this. Murphy spent $10 million and nobody's saying that about his stupid videos on his TV set. Okay? I'm with alligators like this, with them to each side of me. And I said, like I said before, that we're number one in all the wrong things. And we need to drain the swamp in Trenton. And we can do this. And a guy jumps out of the back of a water infested with alligators with a drain and says, I got the drain. People were hysterical. I'm telling you, money matters, but not when you have the heart. My middle name, I'm Joseph Rudy Rullo. Papa, that's who I got it from. He's a World War II veteran. And initially I think Rudy came from the underdog. Rudy, like when I ran for U.S. Senate. But deep down in my heart, I really, really care. And I want to be the first governor ever elected in Ocean County. I'm already the first governor to ever run out of Ocean County as a Republican. But I want to be the first governor, and I will represent Ocean County, and I'll make sure that on the Turnpike and Parkway, for example, that we have representation, that we get appointments, and Ocean County is always screwed. And the bottom line is we need to be represented. Lastly, I want to take the Turnpike, the Parkway, South Jersey Transportation, consolidate them together so it increases our purchasing power. I want to also make it so we don't have redundant supervisors. I'm willing to talk about the 577 school districts that we have so many superintendents that we lose count of them. And yet we worry about education. I think we should have one per county. Why? Because I talked to mayors all over New Jersey, and this is the type of things that they need. There's even school board people that agree that they have too many superintendents. Why do you think we can't pay our taxes? We need to lower property taxes in New Jersey. Not stabilize them, lower them. Thank you. God bless you. And again, thank you to the Republican organization. You're the best. Thank you for giving.